Hello and welcome, Life Steppers. It's Friday, and we're here to do this again because we're here to make these moves. We're here to continue to step into a light every single day. So, today I have a gem for you guys. I know I say this every time because that's really my intention. I'm trying to bring you guys gems because what's the point? I don't want to waste your time. You have so many other things to do. I want to make sure that the time that you spend here with me is actually adding value to you. So, it's Friday, and a lot of us in the team are going through a marathon right now, meaning that we're reaching out to 500 people, new people this month, and that can be pretty challenging, right? So I figured one of the best things I could do a little bit of training on is something that has been massively helpful for me. That's momentum. How to build it, how to maintain it, what it looks like in the business, and you know, some tools that I found really helpful that can get you to build that momentum and get that residual income coming in. But before that, before we even jump into any of that, we want to go over what we gotta I remember words. We gotta go back and dive into why we're here and why we do what we do. So I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna go over our guiding principles. We fill our cups first by honoring our physical, mental, and spiritual health through self-mastery, movement, nutrition, community, and personal development. We model behaviors, habits, and attitudes that demonstrate excellence. By developing individuals, we strengthen families that elevate communities. We believe that integrity, love, and principles are the foundation of both our great business and life. We are committed to creating generational health and wealth for our community and beyond. We continually expand our organization by providing the most effective and highest quality products and services available. Everything rises and falls on leadership. The measure of an effective leader is not how many serve them, it is how many people they can serve. Now that everyone's on the same page, now we can begin. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys about something that I'm very passionate about, something that really changed my life. And this was brought to my attention by my mentor, Brandon Shoden, who's an absolute badass. He actually worked directly with Bob Proctor, and I was so blessed to work directly. He's the one that actually inspired me to do these daily meetings, because that's how he taught me that that's how he got his reps for presenting, and that's he would present every single day. I want to get better at presenting. I gotta get more reps. So this is a great way for me to do that. And he taught me this, but he taught me this. He taught me about momentum. And I was in business for about a year when I had this conversation with him. I started pretty well. I was just really excited. I had a decent amount of friends that I had prior to starting the business, so that helped me to gain some momentum in the beginning. But then I kind of just run out of list, which happens, right? And I had a conversation with Brandon, and he pulled me aside and he taught me about this. He taught me about PGO. So basically, momentum comes in three different ways. There's personal, group, and organizational. What does that mean? So in order for your business to duplicate, it duplicates through you. So everything that you do will multiply. Everything that you don't do will multiply. So everything literally rises and falls on leadership. So it really falls back to the individual. It always starts with you because what you don't do and what you do will duplicate within your group and organization. So it's important that you're doing the things. Also, personally, I think that it's an integrity thing. There's a lot of gurus and experts out there in the world, like, uh, probably have like 4 views on this. Those people have a million viewers and all this stuff, and they don't really practice what they preach. So personal personal momentum is all about integrity. Like, are you doing what you're telling other people to do? Because otherwise you're lacking integrity. Personally, if I'm not gonna do it myself, I just won't say it at all because integrity. So it starts with personal momentum, and it's crucial for anything to happen within your business. That you can hope for a superstar to come in and do all these things for you, but realistically, personal momentum is going to ensure that you're creating generational wealth and not just like sporadic growth that can just fall off at any time. Then there's group momentum. So once you get going and you start having your friends and maybe a few strangers from social media and stuff join your team, then you start building group momentum. This is where leadership skills really come in play. I had to really grow in my leadership skills as I did this. So I've never led multiple people in multiple states all at once before. So it was challenging. So it pushed me to learn more about leadership, get really involved into learning about John C. Maxwell, learning about Jim Rohn, really absorbing their material, all the work that they've done. Napoleon Hill, Bob Proctor. It really pushed me to have to learn more so that I can actually support a group. Eventually, once you get really good at leadership, and leading a team and a group, then you can start moving into organizational momentum. And I can honestly say I'm not here yet. I'm personally still at group momentum. I have a couple groups, but nothing close to organizational momentum. So organizational momentum means you have the capacity, the skill set, and the structure to sustain multiple groups at once in different states and different countries. So this is where we start talking about crown level leadership. People who like Dale Shodens, Melissa Hanson, um, Ian Farrar, Troy Casey, people who have groups on groups on groups on groups all over the country, all over the world. Um, that's ultimately the goal. So in order for us to do any of that, um, now that we got all of the business stuff out of the way, I think it's important that we talk about rest and recovery, because in order for you to build any kind of momentum, you have to commit and decide to recover, actually to rest and recover in that order, because rest allows you to recover. So making sure that you're scheduling in your rest so that you don't burn yourself out or end up um, damaging relationships in your life or at work, is important that you take time to rest and recover. For me, that was one of the hardest things to learn because I'm a go, go, go kind of guy. So for me to actually stop, take time to not think about work, not think about school, not think about coaching, and just kind of just be and allow my body to rest and not be working out, not go up a mountain. It was challenging for me. But what I discovered when I decided to schedule rest into my lifestyle is that I'm able to do so much more. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's not, of course. And I'm saying this because it's pretty common nowadays to see in social media and all these places and in life, people pushing the grind, 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 the go, go, go. And what I see is that a lot of those people, they're not really effective. They don't really get a lot done. So where the people that actually schedule in rest and prioritize this rest because they understand that rest actually allows you to recover so that your muscles actually come back stronger, so that your brain comes back stronger, so your heart comes back, everything. Your hormones get balanced. It's crucial for you to do anything. So especially as we do this marathon, it's so important that we take the time to rest and recover. So I say I was excited at the beginning of the call that it's Friday because tomorrow is my rest day. For a long time, I would basically work my business 7 days a week, and I plateaued really really bad. I didn't understand. I'm like I'm literally working this so hard, and I don't understand what's going on. And I had a conversation with my coach Joe. I hope you guys are noticing how I'm having conversations with multiple coaches because I'm tapped in. Make sure you stay plugged in and you reach out to people in the community because they will be really helpful, especially people who have done what you want to do. So Jill already, she's my direct upline, so she's achieved all of the things that I want to achieve. And I had a conversation with her, and she asked me what was my rest day, and I had a hard time, answering. I was like kind of Saturday, kind of Sunday, and she challenged me to take full rest day where I do nothing about work. I don't study at all. I don't do anything. Just something that like do whatever I enjoy doing. For me, honestly, Saturdays is my UFC days. So I sleep in, usually catch a hike, something light, nothing too challenging. Just get outside in nature. And then I go watch UFC basically for the rest of my day and I just cook and stuff like in the house and I just live my best life. So for me, that has allowed me to do so much more and impact hundreds of people now. And actually, that's in person. In social media, that's thousands and thousands of people. And to me, that's what it's all about. Like actually being able to help people improve and get better. And we're just getting started. And I'm only able to do this because I make sure that I take time to rest so that I can recover. I wish that this message actually resonates with you and you can hopefully um learn from my mistakes so you don't have to go through the same pain so that you don't have to mess up your momentum. So I see how to bring it back right there. But that's what it's all about. As if you really want to build momentum, commit to a long-term plan. Make sure that you're planning rest in your 5 year plan. Make sure that you're planning rest in your weekly schedule. Because when we don't plan it and when we don't schedule it, it's easy for someone to just come in and be like, hey, let's do this, or can you come over, or like, can I come over, or whatever that might be. And look, you don't rest. Like you end up doing even more work. You're doing all these things, and once you schedule it in your calendar, for me at least, it made it a lot easier to set those boundaries with people and just let them know that I'm not available on that day. Um, and I don't like make it all vague or anything. I'm like, oh, it's my rest day. That's it. That's all I say. And I've never had anyone be mad about it because if you know me, you know that I work hard. So it's it's a no-brainer. I wanted to keep this talk short though, which is perfect because we still got some more work to do today. But I hope this video is helpful to you. And if anything isn't clear, please make sure you drop it in the comments or message me directly or message your the coach that sent you this video because it doesn't make sense for you to just stay like vague in a situation that some clarity can help you that some clarity can help to propel you. So make sure that you tap in and don't stay quiet because the question that you might have, others might have, and they will most likely benefit from that as well. So if you don't want to do it for you, do it for your brother and sister. Do it for the kings and queens. Kings and queens. Wow. It was really Sunday night. Uh, Friday night for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or your night.